Hi everyone, welcome to our Felicious. I hope you're all well. Let's cook together and see what is in today's recipe. Today I'm making mustard leaves or sarson ka saag. So I have got 6 bunches of mustard leaves. I've already washed and chopped it, and I'm just going to put it in a pan and I'm going to boil it so it reduces the volume of the saag as well. So I'm just adding all the 6 bunches into this pan, and I'm going to add water to this so we can boil it. So put that much water to just cover the saag and cook it for at least 3 to 4 hours. Here I've got 2 bunches of baby spinach and I'm going to just blanch it, and then once they are cold we are going to blend this mustard leaves and baby spinach. Don't blend it to a paste or puree, just blend it coarsely. So this is how it should look like. It's ready now. Now leave it on the side. Here I've got this ghee. I'm using 1 cup of clarified butter or ghee. You can use oil if you like, but it gives a very good taste if you use butter or ghee. Once ghee is melted, add in 1 medium-sized onion, finely chopped, and then cook it until it's nicely golden brown. In the meantime, I'm going to knead the dough, and here I've got 2 cups of cornmeal, I'm going to add salt to taste. I've added half a teaspoon and mix it with, you can do with the hands or with stand mixer, however you find it easy, and using little water at a time. I'm going to just knead it like we normally knead for the paratha or chapati until it forms a dough shape. So this is how it looks like now, you can see here. So cornmeal doesn't look like normal wheat flour, it does have cracks all the time, so don't worry about the cracks. This is how it will look like. Just make it a ball shape and leave it on the side. This is our dough ready for cornmeal bread or Makki Ki Roti. I'm going to just leave it on the side. Here our onion is brown now, you can see here. I'm adding 1 heaped tablespoon of fresh garlic, and we're going to saute it with onion. It will give a very nice aroma and flavor to saag. 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 4 whole red chilies, and we're going to just stir them around so they can get sauteed with onion and garlic. Here I've got 2 medium-sized tomatoes. I've already chopped them with 2 green chilies and a bit of fresh coriander. 1 teaspoon or to taste red chili flakes, and 1 heaped tablespoon of fenugreek leaves. Salt to taste, and stir everything around. Cook it for at least 4 to 5 minutes so our masala gets nicely cooked. This is how it looks like now. You can see the oil or ghee has separated from the rest of the ingredients. Now I'm going to add in saag or mustard leaves and spinach we already prepared earlier. Here I've got 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, and I'm adding a little bit water to this cornmeal and mix it so it doesn't have any lumps to it, and stir it around in saag while stirring in so it doesn't make any lumps in the saag. This thing will help the gravy to thicken, and you will not see any water separating from the saag that we normally get to see. Next I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons, these are heaped tablespoons of yogurt, and yogurt will help to reduce any bitterness that is naturally present in mustard leaves or spinach. When we add yogurt or cream to spinach or mustard leaves, it gives a very nice and creamy texture, and stir it around. And now we're going to just cover it and cook it for at least 20 to 30 minutes, so when saag can nicely get cooked with the masala we prepared in the beginning. Here I'm going to make homemade butter. For this I'm taking full fat unhomogenized milk. I've got 6 pints of milk. I'm going to put it in a deep pan and let it come to a boil. Once the milk comes to boil, we are going to let it cool down, so the cream that comes on top can be separated from the milk. This step is totally optional. If you want to make butter, you can simply make it from shop bought cream. Here you can see our milk has come to a boil and it has nicely cooled now, and I'm separating the top creamy layer in a deep mixing bowl. Here I'm adding 600 milliliter of shop bought cream to this, as I want to make more butter, and I'm going to just beat it on high speed for 4 to 5 minutes, and you will see the butter will separate from the cream, and you'll see there will be butter and buttermilk. You can see it's very nice homemade butter, and I'm going to take the butter out. You can spread this in a bowl or in a pot, and you can just let it set in the fridge for a little while, and you can just simply toast the bread and use it for spreading on the bread and enjoy it with your breakfast or with the tea. It tastes better than the one you get from the shops. So with 6 pints of milk and 600 milliliter of shop bought cream, I could make almost 1 kg of butter. And this liquid here you can see is buttermilk. It tastes very nice. You can drink it as it is, or you can add some more yogurt to it. Make sure the yogurt is not sour, so your buttermilk doesn't taste sour. So I'm adding 1 cup of yogurt to our buttermilk. With 3/4 cup of water. This is totally optional. You don't need to do this if you don't want to, but my husband likes it this way, so I'm making it like this. So salt to taste, and we are going to just blend it together so everything comes together, and this will be our lassi. It's a very refreshing drink. It's ready to be served. Here I'm just putting it in a glass, and I'm going to add a small ball of homemade butter. This is how it is served traditionally back home. Wow, look at that. So this is our lassi ready. Here I'm going to make mint chutney. For that I've got some fresh mint leaves. I'm going to get at least 1 cup of fresh mint leaves. I've got some fresh mint in our back garden, and we are going to use pestle and mortar. Don't do it in the grinder or in blender or chopper. Please make this chutney traditional way, in the mortar and pestle. You will find the taste a lot better. I've got 2 cloves of fresh garlic. I've already sliced them, with 5 fresh green chilies that I will already chop to make it easier for me. So when I'm chopping it will be a lot easier. And 1 cup of fresh mint leaves. Please don't do it in grinder. Do it the way I'm doing, and just chop it until you see everything is finely chopped. Grind it like that. This is ready now. Next I'm going to add in some yogurt to it. So I'm adding almost half cup, you can say, or 3 heaped tablespoons of yogurt, and then stir everything around, and our mint chutney is ready. And this is to die for. If you are a chili lover, you must try it. So I'm just going to dish it out. This is quite thick, as you can see here, so I'm adding a little bit water. And we're going to put this water into our chutney, and this will make the consistency a bit thinner the way we like it. It's totally up to you how thick or thin you want your chutney to be, but this is how I like it, so it's perfect for our taste. It's ready. If you want, you can add some salt to it, but I like it as it is without any salt. Here I'm going to make Makki Ki Roti. For that I've got this Ziploc bag and I'm going to cut the sides. As Makki Ki Roti is not easy to handle with hands, so it's a bit tricky because it keeps breaking. So the easiest way I could find is this. I've got this Ziploc bag and I'm going to just grease it on both sides with oil, just like so. And next I'm going to take a dough. I'm wetting my hands with water. Please don't use any oil or butter to grease your hands, as it will make it more harder for you to make Makki Ki Roti. So always make sure you use water and make a dough just like that, and put it right in the center of your Ziploc bag where you greased. Try to make a bigger dough than normal and gently press it down with your hands. Cover it with the other side you already greased and gently roll it out with a rolling pin. It's best to keep your roti a bit thicker as it tends to break a lot. The more thicker it is, the more easier to handle this roti, but it's totally up to you. If you're comfortable, you can make it thinner. As you can see, it cracks a lot, and you can already see so many cracks forming on the sides, the edges of the roti. So I've got a solution for that as well. I'll show you. Here I've got this plate. You can take any plate or any lid which has got ridges like that and cut the roti like this, so you can get a fine and neat edge all around your roti, just like that. And take the extra sides sticking out off and keep them on the side. Now keep this extra flour or extra dough in a separate bowl, as it has got some oil with it, and it will be not easier to make roti with this using this method. So you can make roti using hands. So see, you can see I'm flipping it over very gently. If you're not being careful, you can just crack it straight away. So be very gentle and careful. Our pan is hot, ready to cook the roti, and I've just put roti on top, and we're going to cook it using a bit of butter or oil to give it some color, and it will make it moist as well. It's totally up to you. If you do not want to use any butter, you can just skip this thing, but I like it, so I just added butter to this. You can see it's nicely cooked from both sides now. Our one roti is done. We're going to move on to the next one. Here I'm going to make one more roti for you to see it closely. I'm greasing both the sides of the bag using some oil. Once both the sides are greased, take another dough, wet your hands and make a dough, because water will help it a lot to make your dough, and gently press it down with your hands, putting it right in the center where you greased earlier. Putting the second half of the bag on top and gently roll it out using your rolling pin. Here I want to show you that when we are rolling our roti, the bottom side gets stuck to the bag and it's a bit hard to dislodge it. I'm going to show you a tip here which will help you easily taking the roti off. Now using a plate, I'm cutting the roti again, so the sides are nice and neat. Taking the extra dough out, keeping it on the side. As you can see, we've already rolled this roti out, so the bottom side of the roti is kind of stuck to the plastic bag. So grease the other side with oil, just like so, and put it right on top of your roti and flip it over like this. You can easily remove the bag now without ruining your roti, as you've already greased it. Now you can easily put it onto the pan to cook it. So this was a tip I wanted to share with you to make it easy. I hope it will help you. See, it's so easy now. You still need to be careful, but it will be a lot easier. Once you are making it, you will notice it yourself. Now we are going to cook it the way we did the first one. Try to keep it a bit thicker. Once you get the hang of it, then you can make it thin if you like. Now cook it the way you normally cook until it turns a bit brown on both sides, and enjoy. This is our traditional meal back home. Do try it and let me know what do you think. It's very easy to make. There's nothing hard. Everyone can make it. So do try it at home and let me know what do you think. How did it turn out? I would love to know. Do let me know in comments. You can see it's nicely done on both sides, and the sides are quite crispy and brown. You can see here, as mine is quite thin, I like it thinner. This is the last one that I told you to keep the sides separately, as they've got oil in them, so they will not be easily rolled out. So you can use hands and make it as bigger as you can easily. You can see the cracks keep coming, and it's totally normal. There's nothing wrong in it. Just try to make a roti, make it round, and put it on a hot pan and cook it. It is breaking more than normal, as you can see. It's all because it has got oil in it, because we've been greasing the Ziploc bag a lot. Now here you can see our saag is ready. It's been cooked for 30 minutes. It's ready to eat. You can see this is how it looks like. This is the consistency of our saag. You can enjoy it with your Makki Ki Roti or cornmeal bread, homemade butter, mint chutney, and lassi or buttermilk. It is super easy to make and super delicious, very traditional, and you can enjoy it with your family and friends. Do try it and let me know what do you think. I hope you like watching this video. If you do like it, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can get all of our recipes in time. Thank you for watching. See you with another recipe in another video. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye bye for now.